I want to give all praise to our power, Yahweh Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Rakakwadash, double honor to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the house of David the elect. Yahawashi's grand entrance to this world stage. Yahawashi's grand entrance to this world stage. Now we're in the Apocrypha, authorized King James Version, 2nd Ezra, chapter 13, verse 1 down to 3. And we're going to read these same verses in the New Oxford Annotated Bible with the Apocrypha, Expanded Edition, Revised Standard Version, as well as in the New English Bible with Apocrypha. So first and foremost, we're going to start off with the authorized King James Version. 2nd Ezra, chapter 13, verse 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. 2nd Ezra, chapter 13, verse 1. In the Revised Standard Version Bible. 2nd Ezra 13 and 1. After 7 days, I dreamed a dream in the night, and behold, a wind arose from the sea, and stirred up all its waves. And I looked, and behold, this wind made something like the figure of a man come up out of the heart of the sea. And I looked, and behold, that man flew with the clouds of heaven. And wherever he turned his face to look, everything under his gaze trembled. Now let's go to the New English Bible with Apocrypha. And as you can see, when it comes to reading these different translations, it basically tells you the same thing, but it's worded slightly differently. Okay? When you read, particular versions of the Bible, certain verses are enhanced, and that's what we see. That's why we read these different versions. 2nd Ezra, chapter 13, verse 1. In the New English Bible. The 7 days passed, and the next night I had a dream. In my dream, a wind came up out of the sea and set the waves in turmoil. And this wind brought a human figure rising from the depths. And as I watched, this man came flying with the clouds of heaven. Wherever he turned his eyes, everything that they fell on was seized with terror. This is what Yahawashi is coming with. All right. This is the power he's going to return with. Now, the key point I want to focus on is where it tells you this man came flying with the clouds of heaven. Because what that does, it highlights what we read in the KJV. Where it tells us that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. This gives you the explanation right here. That man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven means that that man came flying with the clouds of heaven, which are the chariots. Okay? And it tells us the same thing here. And I looked, and behold, that man flew with the clouds of heaven. All right. So this is speaking about the second coming of our King Yahawashi. Okay. Now, we're going to go from there to the book of Sirach. All right. It's been a while since I read this, but for the sake of this lesson, I'm going to get it. Just bear with me for a second. Baba Shah. Now, this is in the Apocrypha, in the book known as Ecclesiasticus, also Sirach, chapter 16. Sirach chapter 16 and verse 18. Behold, the heaven and the heaven of heavens, the deep and the earth, and all that therein is shall be moved when he shall visit. And that's what we read in 2nd Esdras. Okay? This is how he's coming back. This is how he's going to return. Okay? With an innumerable company of angels to destroy Esau Edom's system, to destroy Esau Edom's world. Yahawashi is returning with the clouds of heaven, which are the chariots. Okay? And this is what's going to happen. And this is what we read in 2nd Esdras, chapter 13 in particular.